When talking about an elegant dog with great bearing and unmatched intelligence, we are describing nothing more and nothing less than the Doberman, a dog that occupies a place among the most intelligent breeds thanks to its ability to learn, memorize and perform endless activities in sports like this. As well as good education based on socialization and positive reinforcement, preventive medicine is essential in this breed so that it can live fully with its loved ones. The Doberman is a very strong dog and with unique and incomparable skills, however, its life can be affected as a result of certain pathologies that are usually very common in dogs of this breed. Today we present you 7 common diseases of the Doberman. Number 1. Dilated heart disease. This disease is very common in large dogs among those who can suffer from it, including the Doberman, Great Dane, Boxer, and the Irish Wolf. Dilated heart disease occurs when the muscular structure of the heart is weakened by progressive stretching, which causes the inability to contract correctly, which results in the heart not being able to pump enough blood to oxygenate the tissues of the dog's body. This lack of oxygen prevents the organs from working optimally and must be treated immediately, otherwise it will cause irreversible injuries. The most common symptoms are shortness of breath, weight loss, coughing, fainting, and swelling. Today we present you 7 common diseases of the Doberman. Number 2. Von Willebrand disease. The von Willebrand factor is a glycoprotein responsible for transporting the coagulation factor essential for vascular lesions. In the absence of said protein, an abnormal union of the dog's platelets is caused, thus hindering the coagulation process. This pathology results in excessive bleeding. After suffering a light wound or superficial injury, another consequence of von Willebrand disease are metabolic imbalances in the dog that suffers from it. Number 3. Willebrand syndrome. The name given to cervical vertebra instability, or as it is commonly known, Wobble syndrome. This pathology comprises several chronic degenerative disorders that mainly affect the intervertebral discs of the cervical spine. This disease is very common in large or giant dogs. The Doberman is prone to suffering since it falls into the category of large breeds and there may be a genetic predisposition. The main risk of suffering from the syndrome of said pathology progresses in silence and its first symptoms are usually not visible, which makes early diagnosis difficult when the syndrome progresses in the affected dog. He usually wobbles when walking, so if you're not in your bed, take him to the vet immediately. Number 4. Hip dysplasia. Now we come to another very recurrent disease in large dogs. Hip dysplasia is a very common degenerative pathology and it develops from a hereditary malformation of the cox of emeral bone structure. This degenerative process usually causes intense pain and in the dog that suffers it. He also suffers from the fact that it is difficult for them to carry out physical activities such as walking up the stairs and even sitting down. If you are liking this video, it would not be very helpful if you give us a like so that YouTube recommends it to more people. Only with this you will be helping us a lot and we will be very grateful. And if you are interested in everything we upload and information about pets and the animal world, you can subscribe and activate the notification bell. We upload several videos a week. Number 5. Gastric torsion. This is one of the most common pathologies of the Doberman and it is the excessive dilation of the stomach, which causes said organ to twist on its own axis. As a consequence, the connections between the esophagus and the intestine are obstructed, thus decreasing the oxygenation of other organs. The most frequent symptoms are nausea, unsuccessful attempts to vomit, excessive salivation, anxiety, lethargy, lack of appetite, difficulty breathing and abdominal swelling. All dogs can suffer from this pathology, however, the most prone are St. Bernard, the Labrador Neapolitan Mastiff and the Great Dane. Number 6. Seborrhea. This is a condition that affects the scalp and is usually a symptom of another health problem such as the presence of external parasites and fungi, as well as skin cancer, endocrine or metabolic disorders, and a poor diet. You should know that there are 2 types of dry seborrhea, that it manifests as excess keratin and flakes are observed on the dog's skin. The oily one affects the shine of the coat where grease accumulates, as well as dry skin and frequent scratching. To combat seborrhea, it is necessary that you first discover the cause that originates it. For this, go to your vet. This is usually a very common skin disease in Dobermans. Before reaching the end of our list, we invite you to subscribe and activate the notification bell. We are uploading 6 videos a week. Number 7. Sacral dermatitis. Among the skin problems of the Doberman is sacral dermatitis, an infection caused by the presence of mites, fungi, allergies, or stressed boredom. It is unleashed when a wound occurs on the skin and your dog begins to lick it non-stop. Eventually, the dog can bite itself and worsen the injury. It is necessary for a veterinarian to determine if the cause is bacterial or if it is due to a behavioral disorder. If your dog presents any symptoms written in this video, it is important that you visit the vet immediately and do not self-medicate. Let the experts take care of your furry companion. Okay, this is all for now. Until next time.